Let's go ahead and talk about the process of writing a piecewise function. So first thing you're going to want to do is just write your f of x. And the first thing I do is I figure out my domain. So on this side. So I don't figure out my equations first, I figure out my domain. So the first one, since there's an arrow right here, it goes on forever. And this point right here is at 0. So I'm going to go ahead and say x is less than or equal to 0. The next domain is between 0 and 3. So I'm going to go ahead and say 0 is less than, now it's open, so I'm not going to say equal to x. And this other one's less than, but not equal to since it's also open. Okay, so we figured out our domains. Let's now figure out equations. For the first top equation, this line right here, we're going to go ahead and use our y equals mx plus b. So you're going to find your slope and then also the y-intercept. So the slope, if I just pick a random point right here, would be up 1 to the right 1, or 1 over 1, so just 1x. And then our y-intercept, it's at 0, it's just 0, so you don't need to actually write that. So it's just 1x plus 0, or just, usually you write it as just plain old x. A horizontal line, you just tell me what the number is, the y value, and that's a 1. So I just put a 1, and I'm done. I've written my equation. So let's go ahead and try 7 now. I'll go ahead and put f of x equals, and then I'm going to figure out my domains first. So the green line on this side goes between -5, so that's -5 and -1. So I'm going to say -5, and it's equal to, so I say less than or equal to since it's closed, x, which is less than or equal to -1. Then we're going to go into this other side over here. So I'm going to go ahead and, so it's at -1, so I'll say -1. Now, if you make one equal to, you don't actually make the second one equal to, so I'm just going to say it's less than. But this far one, I'm going to make that less than or equal to 7. And just so you know what I'm talking about, so this one's less than or equal to -1. That means the second one cannot also be equal to, so you just make it less than. All right, let's go ahead and find our equations of our lines. Remember, we're going to use our slope first. So I got a slope of up 2 over 1. So 2 over 1. If you zoom in, you can see that a little better. So I know it's going to be 2x. And then I need to find my y-intercept. Notice it doesn't hit the y-axis, so I'm just going to extend it. So up 2 over 1. And our y-intercept would be 4, so I'll put plus 4. And then horizontal lines, once again, are easy because you just tell me what the y value is, and it's just at 2.